end.
The sun is out! I can't believe it. But spring has finally arrived in Berlin and I couldn't be happier because I'm completely over winter. So I thought it would be fun to make a little spring-themed vlog. I have some fun things planned, like riding the bikes to the city, baking a strawberry cake, refreshing the house, all this good stuff. And I thought it would be fun to take you along, so welcome to the spring vlog. I think I'm going to do some lunch first so that we have enough energy. What am I going to cook? I have no idea. We have some eggs left over from breakfast, so maybe I can do something with these. Let's see! Does it fit? Yeah, I think so. It's the next day. We came home yesterday quite late. It already got dark when driving home. But I have to say I'm very impressed by this bike trail. I normally don't like to bike through Berlin because normally the bike trails are right next to the cars and that's just not really fun. But this specific bike trail was separated from the street and it was actually really nice and it led right to the city center. I was completely confused when we arrived that we were like in nature, or it felt like nature quite all the time, and then suddenly we're in the middle of Berlin. So I'm impressed and I definitely want to bike more often. Also, when we were in the mall yesterday, you saw me picking up this book and I'm very curious about it because I know that some people love this series and apparently it's not clear when to read this book, so some people will read it first and some people will read it third. Anyways, if you have read the series, please comment down below if I should read it first or if I should get the next book and save this for later. And then also on the way home I picked up these flowers and I just left them in water overnight and now I want to like arrange them, but I don't have a vase currently, so I'm just using this empty jar. Next I'm going to make a strawberry cake and I'm really not good at baking, so I had to come up with a solution and I think I found the best way to make an easy strawberry cake with no baking skills. And it's also, I would say for a cake, pretty healthy, so let me show you. think it looks so cute. For cutting, I need to put it back on the board. That was really good, and I think now the time has come for the little spring reset. Do I feel like cleaning right now? Nope. But I heard this saying that the thing that is actually hard is to get started, but once you are at it, it gets easier. Also, my boyfriend is baking bread and the dough is going and growing. Actually, it's not growing that much. It smells good. Excited to have that for dinner. Hello, say hi to the vlog. Ich habe gerade ein Brot gezeigt. Now, let's get cleaning. We can do it. Where do we start? Everything looks so nice and clean. And actually that trick that I told you about earlier with starting a task when you don't feel like doing it and then seeing like in the first 5 to 10 minutes if you still don't feel like doing it actually really worked, because after I started it just kind of felt easy and I had some music playing and yeah, so actually it wasn't that bad. Of course, obviously I'm almost done with the spring reset. There's just one little thing missing, which is my workspace, because it got kind of messy. So I want to clean it up, but I also want to change a few things just to make it more springy. So for that occasion I got this fake tulip and I think it looks so pretty. And I want to put it on there because I'm not really good at keeping plants alive, but this one looks actually really real and I can keep it there for all spring and summer, and yeah, it will just make me happy. That's the result. It's not much of a difference, but I just added some new pictures, this little bow and this fake tulip I showed you earlier. It feels really refreshing and I think that will give me a good boost into Monday. Anyway, that's the end of the vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really like to make a season-themed weekend at the beginning of a new season. I feel like a weekend like this is really nice to just signal the body and the mind that things are changing, and especially from winter to spring, I think things are changing for the better. Trees are getting green, the flowers are back, everything becomes more colorful and bright and light, and I love it. Anyways, that's it from me. I really hope you enjoyed it. I think about doing the next video, another busy days in my life, and just share with you a little bit more about my creative projects, especially about the book I'm writing, because some of you wrote in the comments that you would be interested about updates, so I'll definitely do that. Enough of me yapping. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and see you in the next one. Bye!
Never stop. As we shout from the top, we're gonna be two hearts running wild.